How to tell elapsed time. Let's take a look at this problem here. Julia starts her homework at 4:23 p.m. She finishes at 5 o'clock p.m. How much time does she spend doing homework? We're going to first use a number line to solve this. What you do is you draw your number line and you just draw the beginning of 4:23. And keep in mind that end time of 5 o'clock. I like to jump to an even 5 first. So I go, okay, 4:23, 24, 25. So I jump 2 minutes to 4:25. And then I want to count by 10, so I jump to an even 10 next. So from 4:25, I just jump 5 more to 4:30. So I've jumped 2 to 4:25, 5 more to 4:30. I'm not at 5 o'clock yet, so I still need to keep jumping. So now I jump 10 more, because it's easier to count by 10s, and it's faster. So I go from 4:30 to 4:40, that's 10 more minutes. Still not at 5 o'clock. Let's jump again. 10 more minutes. 4:50. Not at 5 o'clock yet. 10 more minutes. And wait, that would be 4:60. Oh no, that's 5 o'clock, because once you hit 60 minutes, you go to the next hour. So now I'm at the end time of 5 o'clock. Next step is to add up all the numbers that I wrote. Notice how you want to write up here the number that you jump. I like to count this way because it's actually a little bit easier. 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. And you get 37 minutes. But it was a word problem that asked us the question, how much time does Julia spend doing her homework? So Julia spends 37 minutes doing homework is my answer. The other way is a little bit trickier. You can do it with subtraction. You basically take your end time and subtract your start time from it. It's complicated, though, in this type of problem when you have a different hour. So you've changed hours. Here's how that works. You do 5 o'clock minus 4:23. But really 5 o'clock, you need to think of it as 4:60. Because once you have 4:60, you have enough minutes to subtract 23 from. Now I have 60 and I can subtract 23. 0 minus 3 I can't do, but when you're just dealing with the minutes, you can normally regroup. So I cross out the 6, take 1 from it, becomes 5. And I do 10 minus 3, that's 7. 5 minus 2 is 3. 4 minus 4 is 0. So I end up with 37 minutes. I get the same exact answer that I got from the number line. Julia spends 37 minutes doing homework. Let's look at a different problem, and I'm going to show you right now how to do it with number line and subtraction. Our start time is 4:10, end time is 4:46. So for the number line, you draw your whole number line out, and you just start with 4:10. Now let me think. I'm already at an even 5, already at an even 10. So I can immediately jump 10 minutes. 10 minutes, that would be 4:10, 20, 4:20. Not at 4:46 yet, so I keep jumping. 10 more minutes. 4, 10, 20, 30. Okay? And not at 4:46 yet, so I can jump more. Jump 10 more minutes. 4, 10, 20, 30, 40. 4:40. Alright, I'm getting close because 4:40. So now you really have to choose, what jump do I make? Well, let me jump 5 minutes to 4:45. So 5 minutes at 4:45, very close now, and I'm thinking 45, 40, I only have to go 1 more minute. 4:46. The other choice you could have done here is instead of jumping 5 and 1 from 4:40, you might have noticed there was just 6 more minutes, so you could have just immediately made a jump of 6 minutes. Either way would work. Then you add up all your times. I'm going to add up the first way. 10, 20, 30, 35, 36. So 36 minutes, so I got the first way. Let's subtract. 4:10, 4:46. So I take my end time of 4:46. This one's easy because the hours are the same. I didn't change hours. So really I can kind of ignore them because 4 hours minus 4 hours is 0. I can just straight subtract my minutes. 6 minus 0 is 6, 4 minus 1 is 3, and I end up with 36 minutes. And that compares to match the other answer I got exactly. there's one more way to do this, very similar to a number line, but basically if you take your number line and wrap it around into a circle, you have a clock. Well, this is how you can calculate elapsed time for those last numbers using the clock. 4:10, 4:46. You notice how the clock always shows the start time? Yeah. So the clock here is kind of pointing a little bit after the 4 and should be right at the 10. I didn't draw it that accurate. 4:10, 4:46. I find 4:46 and I draw an arrow so I kind of know where to stop. But when you're dealing with a clock, you usually count in 5. So I just went from 2. I went 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and I stopped at the 9. It's just before 4:46, and I went one more up to the 4:46. Then I went back and figured it out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. So 36 minutes between the two times. Learning target. I can calculate elapsed time. Give it a try. Start time 3:15, end time 3:45.